Okay, welcome back to this NDTV special focus on the northeastern state of Tripura, which has been on the boil. Both the ruling BJP and the CPM, which is the main opposition party there, have been trading charges on the violence that has erupted there over the past week. I'm joined by Manik Sarkar, who's here in Delhi. He's the former Chief Minister of Tripura. He's actually been a record 4-term Chief Minister for 20 years between 2008 and 18 when the BJP finally wrested the state from the CPM. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Sarkar, for joining us. Just wanted to ask you, sir,
Thank you.
I know that the CPM has pointed to these attacks by the BJP on your offices in Tripura, in the capital and elsewhere. The BJP, though, claims that the CPM actually attacked its cadres and suggesting that this is sort of tit for tat.
So, am I to answer it?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, you see,
Yes,
the
go ahead,
BJP government, after assumption of the office, last assembly election, they started this fascistic attack focusing CPIM. This is not new. So they have completed their 41 months. Now they have entered 42nd month. So actually, what I would like to tell, in Tripura, the Constitution of India does not work. Opposition right from the beginning, focusing CPIM, then left, even Congress. They are not allowing them to exercise their democratic rights for the causes of the common masses, burning issues. That is what they are actually trying to prevent. MLAs, opposition MLAs, 16 MLAs are with us, no other political party. So most of our MLAs are not being allowed to visit their constituencies and go other parts of the state, including me. 4 times Chief Minister,
Yes.
and 5th time elected from that particular constituency,
Yes.
with the blessings of the people. I am representing them in that
But, sir,
area.
what about-
Also, they
Okay, but what about the BJP's allegations that CPM cadre have attacked the BJP? That you are also guilty
that
of
is
violence.
absolutely wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Everything was happened in front of the police. So my point is this: you see why I am saying so. Press is also attacked. During last 1.5 year, more than 34 press persons physically attacked. Press, electronic media, 5 electronic media houses have been this or that play. They have actually stopped. So on 8 September, they attacked our party state committee office, district committee office, together with 4 other media houses. So actually, why they are saying so? Why they are
Okay, but what do you
this fascistic attack?
Okay, what do you make of the argument that the CPM has also stepped up the aggression, because now there is a new player in Tripura, which is the Trinamool Congress, that is trying to kind of seize the space vacated by the Congress, and the CPM is nervous about the rise of the TMC. Are you nervous about
That
the
is
TMC?
wrong. That is absolutely wrong.
Okay.
Actually, BJP government failing to deliver goods, not zero, -0. That's why people are getting aggrieved, and they have started asking them what you promised during the election campaign. You are now taking completely volte-face, and we are trying our level best to mobilize people against this anti-people policies of the BJP government, and people are gathering. Gradually it is increasing. That's why, out of fear, they have concentrated their attack on CPIM,
But
which
are you
started
though-
right from the beginning.
Okay, but Mr. Sarkar, are you nervous about the Trinamool Congress's big push into Tripura? Abhishek Banerjee, senior Trinamool leader, keeps sort of planning or making visits there. Does that worry you?
No. That question does not arise. Actually, I am telling you, after formation of Trinamool Congress there in West Bengal, their leader, right from the beginning, they have been visiting Tripura. They tried to raise their party, organize their party, contest an election. They did not actually win a single seat. After West Bengal incident, last assembly election, afresh they have started going because their Trinamool Congress in Tripura, they merged with BJP in last assembly election. So now they are again going, they are claiming so many things. But actually you see the people of Tripura, from their daily experiences, they have been learning what their real friends who have been fighting for their causes during while the left front government was there, what they did, how they deliver goods for the interest of the common people. So why we should be worried about their going there?
Okay.
But what we have objecting,
Yes.
attack on them by BJP,
Okay.
that we criticize. That is not
What is-
proper.
okay.
That is undemocratic.
All right. Would you consider, because all of you parties, the left, Trinamool, etc., you often come together at a national level to take on the BJP, but you kind of contest with each other in states. Would you consider allying with the Trinamool or the Congress for the next assembly elections in Tripura?
This question does not arise at this moment in Tripura. What I have said, people of Tripura have been actually experiencing, who have been fighting for them, who had been fighting for them,
Okay.
who are also now fighting for them.
Okay, so that
Why
doesn't
this
arise
question
at the
comes?
that doesn't arise at the moment. But just to come back to the violence, then you said something very strongly. You said the constitution is not working in Tripura. Am I right? That's
Yeah.
Is that now?
Yes, yes,
How
yes.
are you? How are you going to? So what's your recourse? Are you planning to take this up with the governor? Are you planning to
Yes, yes.
move
yes.
court? What do you? How are you going to? What
You
is your
see-
response? How do you respond to this?
Now, my point is this, you see, people have started thinking whether Tripura is India or outside India. That is what is happening there. So now what question you have posed before me, I would like to tell you. We have no other option but to go to the people, maintain our living contact with the masses and on their burning issues, livelihood issues. We have been trying to organize struggle, campaign, movement that will be continued. And we have tried to contact the President of India. He has not even given time. Our General Secretary wrote a letter to the Prime Minister of India narrating all these incidents. He has not yet acknowledged on this thing. In state, our governor, he is fallen ill. He has admitted in the hospital. So in this situation, yes, all these things will be, our initiative will be there. But main thing is to move with the masses. That is what we have been doing. And that
All
shall
right.
have to be continued.
Okay. Manik Sarkar, thank you very much indeed
Okay.
for talking to us on NDTV. Thank you.
Thank you.